Welcome to another episode of Dom barely gets to hear what game he's playing, although right now it is quite secure. I hope that you've all been doing well. Happy Torment Thursday. Mine was not bad, but there was a lot of foot pain, which I'm noticing is just kind of a thing with the new shoes, and part of me wonders if this is just a new shoe thing, because I was thinking about it earlier, and I think I can trace back most shoe switches as having a lot of different forms of pain. And it's gotten me back into like doing my maintenance stretches and stuff. I'll probably have to start taking my pills again too, etc. and so on. So, you know, as things get better, they just go right back to being the same. Who am I kidding? This is not better. I wasn't supposed to have to buy new shoes. Anyway, yes. Sorry about yesterday. I need to stop. No, I need to stop apologizing for not streaming, because that's the whole purpose of what I'm doing right now. I didn't stream yesterday because I was spending time with my girlfriend. We haven't gotten to speak in a couple of days because something affecting happened with her. Wix is a piece of shit. That's my personal opinion. My personal opinion on Wix is that it's a piece of shit, and that's all I'm going to say. So Mel has been very busy these past 2 days working on doing things. And we were watching videos and stuff like that and just hanging out. So that's what we were doing yesterday. You apologize for not streaming for good reasons, then I'm going to spank you. Yes, please do. That doesn't really sound like a punishment, but that's okay. Wix is the DIY place? No, Wix. W-I-X. The web platform. Wix. I could go on and on for hours of all the stuff that Wix has done ever since the advent of generative AI, but it has just basically become a very not good place to host a website if you are somebody with, shall we say, generative AI discrimination-ish. I am discriminating against generative AI because it sucks, and because it's theft, and because it's killing art and people's livelihoods. So naturally, anything that implements generative AI, I am going to be against. And Wix has had generative AI for a long time. This is not really a secret. But the way that they have used their generative AI has been so insidious. And on top of that, they've been like raising their prices, but like not in a informative way, just kind of on the back end, just sort of raising them and letting you find out about it later. So yeah, Mel's website is hosted on Wix, and you can probably imagine what happened as a result of that. I don't know if the website's still up or not, but anyway, that's what she's been busy with, so that's why we haven't really been able to hang out. So yesterday was very very important, as she reached out to me, and I figured, you know, it's good to spend time with her. So yeah, I'm gonna stop apologizing for not streaming. You guys ain't getting that anymore. It's not that I don't feel bad about it, it's that the point of what I am doing is to stop feeling bad about it. So if I keep apologizing for it, it's going to continue instilling the idea that I should feel bad for not streaming. And that's not where I'm trying to be in 2026. So we're gonna stop that. Anyway, you guys voted on a poll yesterday, and your poll was for Arknights Endfield, a key, a demo, or Code Vein 2, and you voted for Arknights Endfield. So that's what we're playing today. We're playing more Arknights Endfield. I have been getting my logins off screen, and yesterday the game decided it was going to give me a free operator, a 6-star. So I got Last Right. And of course you should have seen that coming because her outfit is hot as fuck. Anyway, I don't remember where we are in this game. I don't remember what we did last. So we're just gonna go ahead and and let it ride. You didn't vote for Arknights. I don't know what to tell you. That was the majority vote. And that's just unfortunately how it is. But don't worry. There won't be Arknights on the poll next time, because that's, you know, that's how it works. That's how all this works. Wait, why is the sound not working? Oh, I turned it down because of my thing. Because of my intro. There we go. Tomorrow my headset arrives and I am excited. I'm so excited and I hope it works and I can get it figured out. I have a feeling that might be a struggle, but it's okay. What trouble will you get in today, I wonder? I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. Alright, we got our login. That's too much stuff. I'm not bothering with any of that. We got our credits. Ooh. Oh, they have this thing in this game too? I don't know what this is. I guess it's for weapons. We'll mess around with this some other time. That's money and all that. I swear, the protocol pass is always lit up and I have no idea why. Oh, I guess I had something to claim. It's still lit up though. Maybe it just stays lit up. I don't know. Nothing confuses the shit out of me. Anyway.
What?
Where is she?
Originally.
Oh, and
there she is.
And I hope that our battles may bring about peace. I'm so sorry. That scene was a little terrifying.
Her personality is a lot different than I expected. Dude, can I tell you there's a TikTok trend where Gen Z are talking about millennial burger joints, LOL. It's actually funny since it's so true. What is a millennial burger joint? Do explain. Tell me, what constitutes a millennial burger joint? I would like to know. She is a very lovely color of blue. I agree. Her design is very nice. And once again, we're running into the problem of I really need to make all these guys here, but I can't. I just can't be asked to do that.
Are we set enough now?
All right, let's edit our team. We don't have to include him anymore right now because we got Pogranda Chick back. And we're going to put Last Ride in instead of Snowshine. Oh, she's a... Oh, I don't know what a striker is. I think that's new to this game. I don't think the regular Arknights have a striker.
Already?
Okay, so her weapon is... What exactly? Darhoff 7. Sounds terrible. I'm gonna give her the Sundered Prince.
No problem. As long as it's hefty.
It's like those places that call sandwiches handhelds and appetizers shareables. Oh my god. Oh, that's... yeah, I hate that language. I can only think of McDonald's and Burger King for us here in the UK. Maybe Wimpy for us older millennials. I think Wimpy might count, yeah. There's a Wimpy in Canada, too. Wimpy is where Mel and I like to go a lot. It's very, very nice. I like it there. And they have that industrial look while blasting indie music and having non-Coke and Pepsi products. Oh no. Oh no, I go to a lot of these. I go to a lot of these. That's wild. I guess I get the logic, but it's still wild. The hilarious part is millennial burger joint is the perfect way to describe it since it was millennials doing this ish. Is that just self-reporting? That just feels like self-reporting to me. Like that's just telling other people online that you are a millennial. I don't understand the point of these trends sometimes. Like, it feels like the point of this one would be shaming, but also if it's self-reporting, how is it shaming? Not ones we went to, ones we... Oh, I see. I mean, it's apt. It's an apt descriptor. God, if I ever ran into somebody who said that they weren't going to like a burger joint because it's a millennial burger joint, I would stop hanging out with that person. It's just weird. It's just weird behavior. I don't want any part of that. Like, it's fine if you don't like millennial made stuff, or like if you want more like newer stuff, but for that to be the sole reason why you won't go somewhere is insane. Funniest part is it's not anything truly negative outside. No, it's just a descriptor. It's just a descriptor. It's a way to categorize something made in a specific period of time. I guess we did it too. I mean, I growing up, I heard it a lot that like there were stores and stuff like that were made during our parents' times and stuff, and we would look down on those just because they felt older. But like, it's just very silly. It's just very silly. Most of those burger places that you described, I've been to a lot of those down here, and they're pretty good. Like, those tend to be my favorite ones, so I'm not gonna stop going to them just because they aren't approved by the younger generation. Like, if it was something ideologically wrong with it, like if they donate to I'll just use the easy example, ICE or something, that's completely different. Like, I'd stop going there in a heartbeat, but that's not what's happening here. So should show you one because they're mainly just showing aesthetics. Yeah, that's wild. I don't know. They have such a, like, there's such a desire among the younger generation to label things that belong to the older generations. It feels like shaming, kinda. It's a little bit ageist too, I guess. I don't know. It's very weird. I find it very weird. I don't run into a lot of it because, like, I don't really have any place except maybe YouTube, which talks about a lot of these issues, where I, like, follow these issues. But every time, like, I see, for example, like Curtis Connor or like the Sad Boys talk about it, it's so weird to me. The joke would be like, when I'm waiting on my handheld and the server is dancing hard and it's to little dogs. Yeah, that's relatable. That's relatable. There's a few chains here that are like that, but the best ones are locals here.
That thing is singing.
Yeah.
It's definitely linked to the ether.
I can relate to that.
What is down there? Exactly.
Bruce,
Like
mineralogists.
anything that's
This is
artisan.
way beyond us.
or
We
like
can't
maybe
dig any
artisan
deeper.
isn't the right word. Like
Better call the Cabal of Tranquility and let them handle
there's a
it.
word for
Absolutely
this.
not.
I
We
used to
got
know it.
evac.
Independent is a good one. It's not the word I was looking for, but it works. Anything that's like independent is always going to be better in my opinion. Like back when I was in university, gastropubs were the big thing, and so like gastropubs were opening up in like every major metropolitan city, Houston included, and those gastropubs had some of the best food I've ever had in my life because they're just sourced better. That's part of the purpose of them branding themselves as that thing. They're just sourced better, so they're gonna have better tasting ingredients and stuff like that. And I mean, don't get me wrong, like fast food and stuff is well and good. I enjoy Wendy's from time to time, but like Wendy's isn't always gonna be the thing I go to. Oh, thank you. I should show you guys the menu from a place here. It's so funny and very good. Okay, what am I looking at here? I'm gonna watch this on my stream so that you guys can only hear the audio. Oh, shit. Okay, never mind. We're not doing that. I forgot that it's gonna include an actual song. No, I'll watch that after stream. Thank you, Riku. Or maybe while I'm AFK. Oops. This stream is probably gonna get flagged. That's okay. Alright, so we are in the deep management area of the quarry. Where we are learning about these ether tests, I guess, that they did. This is where those people were stranded. And it looks like there's some weird stuff that happened here. Power Plateau ether test runs 4. Anomalous readings from the Stone of Aburray 4. Conclusion, a perfect match. The Stone of Aburray has a mysterious link to the ether. I don't know how this works, but I believe we should shut down the quarry as quickly as we can. Well, that explains why the quarry's getting shut down. Sucks for all of the people that work in the quarry, but doesn't seem like those people care very much. I forgot I need to be accepting a friend invite. Apparently I need to be accepting a lot of friend invites. Goddamn! Alright. That's a lot of friend requests. Aw, man. Well, that one, those two are full, so I can't accept those. But that's okay. Okay. Oh, they rolled out like they rolled out some new events that I can't take part in because I'm very behind on this game. Because it has these walls and shit that I can't get over very quickly. So I don't know what it is. I read it briefly. I think there's like some chick named Yvonne or something that they've added to the game or an event or something. I didn't take any interest in it because I can't do it, so I'm not gonna read about it. Out of spite. But dude, it's so funny because now millennial is getting thrown around like it was when we were becoming adults. That's so wild. That's so, and like in doing that behavior, right? All they're doing is emulating behavior that they want to get away from. Anyone saw my access card? I went out for a meal and it went missing. Maybe I dropped it into a crevice between the blocks of stone. Ugh, time to submit a missing card application. Like for some reason they're calling the songs Millennial Optimism. Are they though? Some of those indie songs are some of the most depressing shit you will ever hear. I listen to a lot of indie rock. It is not Millennial Optimism, bro. That is not what it is. Like, Like, if you've ever heard anything by The National, nothing they sing is optimistic in any way whatsoever.
We searched this place and that place. I don't think we missed anything.
Yeah, they must have. It's like getting tricked by 21 Pilots and expecting a song to be positive all because it has like cheery instrumentals and shit, but it's like some of the darkest shit that you have ever heard. There's a lot of indie bands and metal bands that do that too.
Denman?
Actually, some of my favorite songs are those songs, but yeah, it's popular. I mean, I guess I can get getting duped by it if you.
I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Because
if
like
the rescue team
the
found
younger
something.
generation is listening to all this like really upbeat like okay, I'm gonna show my age now. I guess K-pop is still what the younger generation is really into. I don't know. Like I said, I don't associate with like content or anything having to do with the younger generation unless it comes on like across YouTube or something. But all that stuff is like really upbeat and like it's like fast and like it has a very positive tone, you know? So like when you encounter that in the wild and you expect that like it's gonna be some upbeat indie song all because it's a song that was made like 10 plus years ago and it sounds like it might be upbeat, you're probably just gonna make that assumption. I don't think I have not listened to a lot of Monsters and Men. I think maybe I've heard one album by them. I think a lot of those songs are very depressing. And that's like I'm not like, I wouldn't say they're a band that comes across my desk anytime, like a lot, but every time I have heard one of their songs, it is usually not upbeat in any way whatsoever. Like, that's not a diss or anything, that's just factual. Oh, Rory has linked this. What the fuck is this? This reads like a Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff panel. Vegan delight, breaded aubergine burger topped with vegan bacon, baby gem lettuce, and basil vegan mayonnaise served with chips and a side of cucumber pickle. Okay, you know what? No, I know exactly what this reminds me of. Okay, so there are these ramen restaurants in Houston, which some of them are gastropubs, some of them are not. They have menus exactly like this, or they'll name their ramen after like some fucking movie star or some shit. Like the spiciest one is gonna be like named after some action star. It's crazy, and like I said, those are some of the best restaurants you will find because they have like personality and stuff like that in their advertising. And the more I talk about this, the more angry I get because I'm like, why would you not like something to have character? I just don't understand. It has. I like when a restaurant has personality because if I go into a restaurant and it's just some boring shit, like I automatically know they're probably not gonna put their heart into making anything there. They probably don't even like working there, which is fair because restaurants are miserable to work at. But like the ones that have all the character and stuff like that are the ones that you'll get the good atmosphere in and stuff like that, in my experience. So the fact that it's used as Millennium Optimism song is flooring me. I honestly think they were feeling the nostalgia and kind of jealous since we seem to have had a better past. And that's very fair. I mean, the world they got brought into sucks. The world today sucks. Like, so there's this whole conversation that happened on a Sad Boys podcast episode where they talked about how nostalgia is like poison. And the only reason nostalgia is poison because it makes you long for something that you think no longer exists in the present because it existed in the past. And that's true to some extent. Like, there are things that we long for now that they still exist now. They're just not what existed back then. So we feel like they are inherently worse because they exist in the present versus the past. And I feel like that's a lot of what, like, kids that are in this generation experience, because a lot of what they're experiencing is either just flat out not better or is the same. It's just newer. The butterfly and the pig is booking only because it's so popular very often. I can see why this would be popular. I can. This would catch my attention for sure. This would 100% catch my attention. It has character. It has like, it reads like a fucking meme from like 2005 or some shit. It looks like some guy just went on Microsoft Word and just started typing. Like this right here, this is my shit. I'm currently feeling nostalgic for the early 2000s aesthetics, but arguably that does not exist anymore since technology then was also so F-style. Yeah. Yeah, the aesthetics are probably the one thing I can understand, just because like those really aren't around anymore unless you go to like a vintage shop or something. I like how they do the prices. Yeah, the prices are great. Prices are very funny. What did I do just now? God damn it. Why did I bring up Riku's Discord account? I was trying to click the menu again. However, those things still exist if you're taking a gamble sometimes. Yeah. Yeah. I will say though, vintage stores are pretty fucking cool. There's one in Mel City that I really like because it has a lot of like goth and emo stuff in it. Which like when I was growing up, the part of me that liked that kind of aesthetic was ashamed to show it just because of how I was brought up. So a lot of how I dress as an adult is showing that because now I can, versus when I really wanted to and couldn't. And vintage shops are really good for that, and the one that Mel has in her city is really fucking cool. And that's what I feel nostalgia for. I miss the colorful computers we had, the artsy and electronics and such. Yeah. Yeah, I never had one of those. I always wanted one, and we had some in the elementary schools that I went to, but I never personally had one, so I never really connected with them, but I can see what you mean.
We made a discovery. A fellow crew member familiar with these parts told us about another trail.
Colorful PCs are coming back a bit, and I don't mean RGB. Oh, that's good. I didn't know that. Everything I've seen, like, in the PC space that has colors is just, like, very, like, esports coded. Like my graphics card, for example, is esports coded. It has all kinds of colors, but, like, it's mostly on the inside of the case. It's not, like, the actual hardware itself.
Perhaps our lost crewmates are down there, but we have no one to spare. My Enfielder friends, I'm wondering if you can help us
miss when
investigate
things like iPhones and stuff like that came in different colors, or like how they had like the Nintendo DS that came in like several different colors, or like they had the pastel color set for the Nintendo DS back when it came out. I don't think the Switch ever got any color things, just because the point in time when the Nintendo Switch came out, they stopped doing that stuff unless it was like a special game thing. But I do miss that stuff. I do miss that stuff a lot. I don't play the DS anymore, but I do cherish my Majora's Mask DS that I have. 3DS, sorry. You should see RT Games Miku OC. OC? What?
No problem. You don't have to ask. We're heading down there anyway.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't like...
Here, take this
I don't know.
backup
I don't
elevator.
like buying boring
It should activate
electronics.
the elevator here.
Part of why I stuck with SteelSeries for so long, and why I stick with Corsair, is just because it doesn't really feel boring exactly. Like, it's not colorful, but it's not boring. Like, I do like RGB, to some extent, but yeah. Yeah, as far as tech stuff goes, though, I don't blame them for feeling disillusioned about that, because that's definitely gotten worse.
This place is too quiet, Enman. It feels...
Damn, now I want to listen to little talks,
unnatural.
and that's probably not the best thing to do, because it may trigger my grief. Oof. Yeah, proceed with caution there. I don't blame them either. Like, there are some valid, they do have some valid criticisms and complaints, and there are some things that they believe that I do agree with too, obviously, but like, not everything is going to be bad because it was made by people that came before them. That's just so ridiculous. That's when I stop listening. I'm just like, oh, calm down. My first DS was the O-Gray one because that's all they had in stock. Swap with the friends later for her pastel or pink one. My DSi was white, and my 3DSs are that shiny blue one and big orange one. I had the cobalt blue DS, and then I had the jet black DSi, and I had a couple of 3DSs. I had the turquoise 3DS at first, and then I had the Majora's Mask 3DS, and I think there might have been one in between those two. Because I really liked those designs. Growing up, I had that Game Boy Advance that you could like see through the parts in, which was really cool. Stuff like that I really miss. I wish that stuff hadn't died out. I really do. Notes found from somewhere. Perfect. It was just an ordinary lab expansion. No one knew the results could be so serious. We just wanted a bigger sample storage room. I don't know what happened to the crewmates who unearthed that thing. Hope they're doing well. People call it the Stone of Aburray in honor of Granny Aburray, but you can't simply call that unknown entity as Aburray. That's so insensitive. Will it trigger a violent explosion? Will it kill everyone in Valley 4? This might be another episode of my pessimism. They stopped the digging when we unearthed the Stone of Aburray. Who knows what's down there? Maybe a precursor data vault capable of propelling our science and tech to greater heights. Ugh, well anyway, I kind of feel bad about this, especially to Granny Penny. They fudged the numbers in the stone quality analysis report I submitted to her. My GBA was the flip one, forgetting the name. The SP. Yeah, the SP. Yeah. I had an SP as well. Well, I had a friend's SP, because he got the SP, and over time, eventually, he gave that to me.
Remember the Angloy we saw up there?
But, yeah. The SP was a neat little piece of tech, I feel like. I never got to experiment too much with it or like play with it much because I didn't really have one myself until it felt like having one was very irrelevant, but it was a neat concept. Now what's over here? Man, PSP could have shined if it didn't get steamrolled by Nintendo. Yeah, but it's coming back, so there is that. I mean, they keep saying it is. It seems like it might be a slow revival, but it's coming back. I still have my PSP. I don't play it anymore. It's been a long time since I booted it up. I have the Vita too, somewhere. I think I only played Tekken 5, Dark Resurrection, and Darkstalkers on PSP. I didn't play much on the PSP. I played... No, that's not true. I played a bunch of obscure RPGs on the PSP. That's where almost all of my obscure RPGs came from, was that PSP. And some PS2, but yeah. PSP is where I got to know the Legend of Heroes series. Back when it was
here.
not great.
That explains all the Angloy we saw. Thank goodness it's broken, or we'd be in real trouble.
That thing looks like it's seen better days. Who the hell is this guy? Oh man. Yeah, it is very control-ish. It does have those vibes to it.
Please help, Mr. Dolly! And you've got me.
I still need to watch that trailer. I wasn't watching videos for a while, and then I completely forgot about it.
Done and dusted.
Alright, that guy's dead.
It's a distress signal. And it's really clear. We should be close.
So he was an effigy. I guess that's a, like, high class of Angloy. Whoa. We got explosives here? Oh, shit. Is this what I think it is?
Do you hear that?
Oh, maybe it's not.
Nobody's found this
Never mind.
place.
It's over.
Oh, this is just scientists. They're all holed up in here. Oh, this is who's sending out the distress signal.
Are you the deep management crew? And is this a special UWST welcoming ceremony?
Oh, it's not Angloy. It's people. The people finally found us. We're saved.
I was so scared. I thought the rock buggers would bury us all.
Did we make it? I'm not dreaming,
Not yet.
right?
I tried watching it and it froze a whole bunch. I don't even know why, because I tried watching another video
I
after
hope
that
you
and that
won't
one
mind.
worked fine.
The
So
last few days
I'll probably
have
try it
been
again
incredibly
whenever
stressful for the
I'm
crew.
driving around next and not going anywhere, which is usually the weekends.
Your arrival literally lifted the lid off the pressure cooker. So our celebration got a little out of hand.
Let's give the crew some space. And I say we head over there so we can discuss the situation.
Yeah, I don't know what it was
Allow
about.
me to introduce myself.
It's very weird.
I'm Phyllis. And if I'm not mistaken, you're from Enfield Industries.
That's right. I'm Chen, and this is our Endman.
Chen.
I bet. I
And
bet.
The Endman? Ah, I never expected to meet figures from the textbooks here.
From the textbooks.
met.
What?
And thank you for saving us. Can you tell me how you managed to reach this place?
You tell Phyllis about your SAR mission thus far into the Aburray Quarry.
Ah, that's really incredible. I didn't expect you to run into Mila and Penny. This quarry is indeed smaller than it looks.
Huh? So the three of you know each other.
Kind of like this skin tight, like tactical wear bodysuit that they got going on here.
Yeah. Penny is my
The
mentor,
detailing is really
and
good.
Mila is like a fellow apprentice of sorts. But Penny taught us really different things. And I feel much better now, knowing that both of them are all right. So, the only thing left to do is to find a way to get everyone out of this place. We actually have a backup elevator over there. It's meant for emergency scenarios like this, so it comes with its own motor. But when the disaster struck, the anchor you mentioned probably broke the motor. We tried all sorts of ways to get it fixed, but none of them worked. However, I remembered something you said, and I believe the problem lies in a fried internal component.
Oh, I
The
have to
issue
fix it?
Might be similar
I have to use
that
my
of the super crane.
block fixing powers.
So, I wonder
fix
if you
it?
can help us
Is that
by
what you're
taking
saying?
a look at it. We need to check if it can really be fixed. Once the elevator works again, we'll simply take it to reach the surface.
No problem. Leave it to me.
Let's go, Endman. Once we fix the elevator, we can bring the entire UWST crew back to the surface.
Okay. That's not gonna work. Hold on now. I see. No, not like that either. No. Feels like we need to have more space. That's what this feels like. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Oh, I see.
Hi. Hi.
Oh, this is the same conversation. Oh, I see. We should just be able to throw this then. Nice. There we go. We did it.
Whew, finally got ourselves out of the underground. All that tunnel crawling really makes you appreciate the fresh air out in the open. Wow, this place is actually pretty close to Ramon. We really took the long way around.
Nice, we saved the guys.
We're back! Oh, we're alive!
Yes, you are, buddy. You're alive.
I think this ended really well. A just reward for all the stuff we did.
Endman! I heard that you've rescued...
All right. Okay, so is... Wait, okay, so which one is the... Is that the elevator that we just left? No, clearly not. That says B1 and B2. Which one's the one that we just left? Is it this one? No idea. Oh wait, no, I think it is this one. Yeah, yeah. This is gonna take us to that lab. Yep. Alright, I was right. Wait, where is this?
Smells like trouble. This is no ordinary enemy.
I don't know what that is. Doesn't seem like there's anything down there though. Alright, I have to go to the rest. Freaking mouse, come on, bro.